Now, government investment will do better than what it did last year because in 24-25 we had these prolonged elections, and I think that had an impact on public investment. So public investments haven't done that well in 24-25. This year, I think there'll be more focus on that. So the capex from center and state should do much better than last year. Now, coming to private capex, which is, I think, which we have been waiting for a long time. Well, we all know that the private capex has not picked up in line with the healthy balance sheets and financial flexibility that the corporates today enjoy. And increased uncertainty has now made it even more difficult to take decisions on investments. For instance, a fear of dumping means that you don't know how the demand is going to play out, how much competition will be there. So I think private investment is likely to remain subdued. And interestingly, there was a private capex survey released by NSO about, I think, a few days back. And this is an experimental survey, but it's very important for going ahead because we'll have more handle on what is happening to private investments. And I think that shows that investments, even the private sector, are lumpy in nature, and also shows that 25-26 is investments are likely to remain subdued. Now, I think I just want to point out that this survey was experimental, and I think data needs to be interpreted with care. But this is what it is showing. And I think that is our assessment also, that in this highly volatile and uncertain environment, I think private investment will not be that strong an engine of growth, certainly. But I think there is an interesting twist to this whole story on investment. While the private investment may not be that enthusiastic, but what we are seeing is that because of the supply chain shifts which are happening as a result of the trade, there is some positive spillover to us. One example is the Apple announcing that iPhones will be manufactured in India. So I think that will have a demonstration effect on some other companies as well. And I think so they will, as a part of the supply chain shift, we will benefit from that. I think I heard in your show that I think the Vietnam's EV manufacturer is also going to start production this year itself. But the supply chain reorientation, which did not benefit us in the previous China Plus One, now seems to be somewhat more favorable, I think. So we need to latch on to this trend and quickly make a success out of it as much as we can. I mean, from a long-term perspective, we'll need to do more, better infrastructure, etc. But within the existing system also, I think there seems to be an opportunity emerging from that. So that's also an investment, I think, which is coming from, although overall FDI is not that strong.